Hi, I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile 2, and I'm here today to talk about The Witch.
Hi Jonathan, I'm Picky. Let's talk about The Witch, my all-time favorite Path of Exile class. I had many minion boards. Yeah, this is nice.
Most classes have access to some kind of minion, but if you want to control an army, The Witch is probably the class you want to pick.
I want an army.
In PoE 2, most minions don't require summoning manually. This scepter gives me a couple of free warriors, but it's also going to give me another resource called Spirit.
Nice, I don't have to even summon them. I just put the scepter and I have the minions.
Which you can spend on whatever minions you want. You can see the Spirit bar above the mana here.
Summoning minions with the spirit sounds a good thing.
On the skill screen, you can pick the composition of your army. This is a level 2 area, so I can only afford one other minion. I'll pick a sniper for now.
So I just put on the scepter, which gives me a skeleton, so I can choose the type of the skeleton. Why not?
When minions die, they'll be revived automatically so long as no other minion has died recently. So before your next battle, all your minions will come back to life.
I don't even have to resummon them, so I have more time to cast some spells instead of spamming the resummon button.
You can also order your minions around with a dedicated button. Tell them to move to a specific location, attack a specific enemy, or even open a chest or door for you.
Commanding the minions feels like I'm becoming a real commander.
We also have temporary minions. This spell is called Unearth. If it kills a monster or if it hits the corpse of a monster, it creates these bone constructs.
More minions.
They can't take many hits and have a limited lifetime, but you can build up a real army with these.
Maybe I can explode them.
While my minions are attacking, I'm going to use some debuffs on the monsters too. The first one I'm going to use here is Contagion. If a monster dies with Contagion, it spreads to nearby enemies. Each time it spreads, the damage increases, so it's a good idea to try and keep the infection going.
Contagion, that's good. I remember that spell is also in Path of Exile.
If any corpses are infected when you summon a minion from them, the minion will be infected as well. Each time they hit an enemy, they'll continue infecting them. It's nice to have an army of infected scorpions on your side. I also have another chaos debuff called Essence Drain. This one does even more single target degen. If the monster is infected with Contagion at the same time, then the Essence Drain will spread as well. This can turn into a real plague of destruction.
So I need to spread both of them at the same time, so it's good because I don't have to resummon the minions. I have time to do that all the time.
Another minion type I can summon are zombies, but they require a corpse. They don't come back to life if they die, but they're fairly tough and can bolster your minion numbers.
I used to use zombies as my tanks. I don't know how tough they are in Path of Exile 2, but that's my plan. They probably are the tanky minions here.
Many minions also have command skills. I can order my sniper to deploy a gas arrow on the battlefield to get some damage over time.
Do you think I have time to do that everything?
Now I'm going to summon a skeletal arsonist. They can throw little fire grenades, but they also have a command skill that can detonate your own minions that are low on life.
Maybe I can get a unique item which just explodes the minions which goes to low life. Or a skill from the skill
When you
tree.
see a red indicator, use the skill and the minion will go boom. It's particularly nice on these bone constructs because they expire quickly anyway. So, let's take all these tools we found and fight the boss of this area, the Carrion Crone.
Carrion Crone. I have seen this boss fight on another Path of Exile video. He summons some minions, he's blasting out some ice spikes, seems like. And he had a frost novel kind of thing. Seems pretty easy for the minions. Head of the Winter Wolf.
So, that's how many minions you can get at level 2. But let's see what minion gameplay looks like at a higher level. This is a level 30 area. I want
More minions.
to try a different group of minions. I still have my trusty warriors, but there's a lot of different types to choose from, like brutes for stunning or ice mages for freezing, and most of them come with their own special abilities or command skills.
I can't wait to find out a nice combination of different kind of minions. This sounds right. Or nice, not right. Nice,
For now,
sounds
like
nice.
A couple of storm mages to shock enemies, a cleric to heal and revive my minions,
Shock,
and
healing.
a bunch of reavers as well. Reavers do
Shock
high
and
damage,
healing.
and you can also enrage them before battle. This slowly kills them, but my cleric should be able to keep them alive. While my minions are attacking, I can use channeled skills like Bone Storm, which creates a devastating volley of sharp spikes.
Bone spikes.
The Storm Mage has a useful ability if lots of your minions die. He can summon a lightning storm to strike the location of every dead skeleton in your army. Just like that. We also have a type of skill called Offerings. These let you impale one of your skeletons on a big spike of bone in order to buff all of your other minions. Here is called Pain Offering. It makes all of my other minions faster and deal more damage.
Yeah, offerings are also used on Path of Exile already. I was using usually the flesh offering.
After the battle, we have some extra corpses. We don't want those to go to waste. Profane Ritual consumes a corpse to create a power charge, which can power up some of my other spells.
Profane Ritual, that's a new thing. You can get power charges from the corpses, sounds nice.
If I use them to summon zombies, I can create super zombies, which are more powerful. You also don't need a corpse to summon them.
Super zombies without corpses. With power charges, that's a new thing.
I can also use power charges to channel Bone Storm. If I do that, it adds a devastating AoE.
I wonder, can you use the power charges to buff up all of your spells or just certain type of spells? Oh, what, the Circle of Death?
In PoE 2, even non-boss monsters can be pretty devastating, like this Faradin Impaler. There's a wide variety of abilities and is pretty tough to defeat.
Non-boss monsters are also pretty devastating in Path of Exile. Nah, they're more dangerous than the boss monsters itself, I feel sometimes.
But maybe I can put the body to a better use. This is a Bind Spectre gem. Using it, I can take the body of any enemy and capture its spirit so that I can keep it as a minion. Any monster can be captured, but the spirit cost depends on how powerful the monster is.
That menu to choose the Spectre minion looks quite nice compared to Path of Exile. It's pretty hard sometimes to pick the monster you wanna use as a Spectre when you have like a bunch of them, like 50 monsters in one pack. It was hard sometimes.
Such a powerful enemy, so I'll have to unsummon a lot of my other minions, but it certainly seems like it might be worth it. If the Spectre dies, just like any other minion, it will respawn after a short time.
Didn't you have to even resummon the Spectre sounds? This is going easy. As a summoner, I mean, at least. But maybe it's a good thing. More time to cast the spells. Don't have to focus on resummoning the
So,
minions.
I think it's time to fight the boss of this area, Tor Gull the Defiler.
Goal. I heard there's at least 100 different bosses in Path of Exile 2. Not like 5, but they have in Diablo 4. Copy-paste bosses. That's what I feel like. Oh, what the skeletal construct this is. What is he doing? He's slamming the ground with his left hand. Spitting some poison from there, his mouth. Double hand swipe. What is he now planning to do? He's spitting some fire. Run away. Double smash. Did he smash with his head? Seems like he did smash the ground with his head. Spitting again some poison. Now there comes something. Slamming to multiple places. Spitting some fireballs from his stomach. And spitting the fire again. Yeah, head slam. Let's call it a head slam. Comes pillars of small tornadoes also. Fire tornadoes. And defeated. That did look quite easy, but this was only level 30 arrow, so I'm not expecting anything.
None will stand in my way.
Nice, Path of Exile 2. Can't wait for the early access at the end of 2024.